Hello and welcome to 7 Gamers with Zanaras. As per usual, the dead Linger has updated. I'm doing another gameplay video of it to try and hit all the main points. And since one of the big updates was, hey, we fixed the FPS problems a little bit. I've gone through and entered console, so you actually have a little FPS display up here. I don't know how well that's going to show up. It's readable. So this is the Dead Linger 12 going to the dogs. They've changed a few things beyond just, well, fixing FPS. And hopefully, as I hit them, I'll point them out. I mean, I could just tell you, but that would take all the fun out of it. Eating flesh. That's kind of random, but ooh, I'm averaging about 60 frames a second. That's pretty good. Or averaging about 58. Let's see, which way do I want to go? Well, let's go up this hill, and we'll see if I can see anything interesting from there. Power lines. Not seeing any zombies immediately. That's a good sign. Although apparently zombies were the thing that was killing the FPS. So let's get up this hill and see what I see. That is a really random tree. Just for the record, I want to point out that tree. Random. I've got forest, let's see, south forest, west forest, north more forest, and east road. I have options here. I have some options. Where do I want to go? Let's see. Let's go over to this road. I think that'd probably be a good bet. Because logically, roads go places. So if you find a road, follow it long enough, and it'll take you somewhere. And then you got the trees that load once you get close enough, which makes them look like they're doing some really funky stuff. As they like tilt backwards, they're like, ah, wait, I'm calculating 3 dimensions here. This top area up here should be back further. I think in game graphic design, when they flip, they're actually being converted from a billboard, which is just a 2D art, to an actual 3D thing. And let's see. Do I want to go northeast? Or do I want to go southwest? I'll go northeast. See if there's a thing this way. Few different type of trees here though. You got your evergreens, you got whatever this orange thing is, probably like a maple or something. No. Hey, don't listen to me, I don't know my trees at all. And then you got whatever that random tree over that way was. Probably not supposed to be growing in this climate. At the very least, you know, I'd like to see like a structure, but actually like get to point out some of the differences. I think that's a zombie way out there. I think. I'm unarmed right now, so encountering a zombie would be a bad idea. I punch you, tree. I got some billboard glitches out there in the distance. I'd run, but if I run, then I'll go through my energy reserves really quickly, and then I'll starve to death even faster. Which would be bad, because that would be a horrible way for this video to go. Still averaging above 50. That's pretty good. Then again, I've only seen like one zombie, so... On the note of zombies, they are supposed to be a little bit more aggressive. And the game said, yep, loading a new chunk. Apparently it wasn't expecting me to go this way. FPS dropped to 3. Apparently Alpha Build 12 as a seed is lots of forest. Lots and lots of forest. I'm gonna die of starvation before I find anything. That's gonna be horrible. That will not make for a good video. There is a zombie out there. These trees do some weird stuff when they convert from a billboard. Huh. Double tree. Though the game is tracking at least a few zombies at the moment. I was hoping I'd encounter like a town or something, but... more zombies in the distance. Watch. Game's decided to create a world that's like the Pacific Northwest. Trees, trees, more trees. Ooh, I found a building. Never mind. Building that's foundation is levitating a little bit, but that's nothing to worry about. Oh, and apparently there's a FPS mode, or third person, but as you see, this looks horrible. And there's another view, and back to this. I think this might be even the new gun. Let's see. Weapon changes. Yep, this is a new firearm. This is the C-Def Sandstone Rifle, which is one of 2 new firearms to be found in the world. The other one is a Mastodon Revolver. Just finish reloading. And I have more inventory space. Do that. I now have a crossbow. This game is being really friendly with me right now. Is this... salt. I now have the means to survive in this world. And a little bit of food. Out of ammo. Although I should still have some bullets in this. 18 rounds, okay. 5 arrows plus the 1 on the bow. And if I really needed to, I could cut down some trees and make some wood and stuff. Alright, so I've got some food. Let's see if I can find some more of our updates. Although I'm pretty sure this rifle's modeled after an M16, but sorry, random. Like, ooh, I have stuff. My little hut was a good find. Descending into the rest of the world. The FPS is a lot more stable though, I will give it that. It is much, much more stable. Alright game, this isn't how you're supposed to... It's kind of random. Ah shit. I'm sliding down the face of a cliff. Oh shit. No. Well, hey, I wanted some zombies. And there's some zombies. Ah, crap. Oh, hey, there's the grocery store they added from the last update. Check that out. I finally get to have that and be in one of my videos. It's been like 40 minutes of the last video looking for that and never got anywhere close. And refreshing again. At least when it refreshes, it moves the zombies around a little bit. That'd be horrible. Refreshes. Oh, hey, there's a zombie in front of you, and now you're dead. 25. Yeah, that's like 2 frames a second you were just doing. Alright, so we've got... come on, game. Think. You're definitely... Let's just say you're definitely not doing that at like 24 frames a second. Alright, I got about 3 dozen zombies around me. If I stop looking around... What are you doing, game? Okay, apparently the menus are a little glitched, but and I wasted like 3 bullets there. Okay, so this is not how you spawn a grocery store. That's kind of funny though. Well, it's a good thing. Oh. Yeah. So apparently the game's a little glitched on how it should put things. Although I love how there's a grocery store out in the middle of nowhere. I was hoping we'd get to see our new zombie type. Oh! But hey, there's another one of our updates over there in the distance. If you remember from the last build, the buck was actually kind of small. As you can see, it's considerably larger now. Because that is our buck out there in the distance. If I had a scope, it'd be even cooler, but... Oh, I'm disappointed. I'm not going to have our new update, our new zombie type. I'll just have to talk about it. That's kind of sad. So I was looking right at you, buddy. So let's see, we've got about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, plus whatever's underneath me right now. 34 zombies, and we're averaging about 47 frames a second. I think they finally came through on fixing the frame rate. Wish you could loot these. It's downside is you can't loot the zombies. They're just kind of there. What? Go down, Santa Zombie. Nobody wants you here. Actually, I thought they would have removed him, but apparently not. Is that a piece of pizza? No, it's a bell. Okay. It's like, what? What is that? Never mind. It is nothing of interest. At least it was kind enough to pop up all the items for me. That's nice. It's kind of dark in here. Oh, old banana. Second floor management offices that I can't get to. And I now have a small horde. Look at that, they're all glitched underneath me. Which means there's probably a whole bunch of zombies. Let's go see how many zombies we actually have. And if I was smart, I'd have been counting. Ho ho! Quite a few zombies under there. There's something out in the distance. I think our buck left. Because he was over here originally. Gunshots probably spooked him. I was hoping we'd encounter the new zombie type. Still kinda am. Still kinda am hoping for him. So that'd be cool. Since the changes to Leland's grocery store are apparently buried under a hill. Supposed to be loading docks, back hallways, office rooms. You saw the offices a little bit. There's supposed to be employee rooms and restrooms and more stuff even than that, but they're kind of buried in a hill, so can't do much with that. Alright, so we got a little suburb here, some houses. Which means the chances of our new zombie type showing up have hopefully gone up. I'll have to conserve my ammo on this gun though. I'd hate to run out. That would be horrible, and I would die. I wouldn't die immediately. Oh yes, frame rate is much better until the game decides to refresh right as I walk into town. I guess give me a moment to check stuff though. Hammer, shovel, hatchet. Now I've got 3 rounds left. That is not going to last me very long. So let's switch to our crossbow. Known bug. Crossbow arrows are not recoverable yet. And that is a yet. Crafting, you can put 4 2x4s to make a small plywood sheet. You can use 8 2x4s to make a medium plywood sheet. And The FPS is kind of all over the place, but it is much better than the last time I played this. When I was trying to record that and saying, yes, this is the game, not my computer. Because I've got a Core i7 with like 16 gigs of memory and a GTX 760 trying to play this game. So I shouldn't have any issues whatsoever. But, well, y'all know how that goes. And hopefully, I'm actually managing to talk over the game's music. Yeah, I am. Okay, I had to check that real quick, because I'm like, it's getting kind of loud in my headset, so... kind of disappointed. I started up in those hills. I haven't seen our new zombie yet. Very disappointed game. Very disappointed. Let's see, what other new changes do we have that I can talk about? Zombies are, I already said, they're more aggressive. Apparently they don't have magic levitation powers anymore. Supposedly they repopulate now in an area over time. So if you kill them and kill them all off, they'll slowly drift back to the area. Sad. I have a moment though. We can eat real quick. Don't want to starve to death, that'd be bad. Let's see, what do we have off in this direction? So that's a shrub in the middle of a road. Still a few issues with the generation engine for the world, but it's gotten better. It has definitely gotten better. I remember the first time I played this, it was the world, just like the ground was just all over the place. It is much smoother now, at least. Let's switch to... Yeah, it looks horrible. Ah, more houses. Really hoping I'm gonna find that new zombie type before I have to talk about it. There's no my luck about the time I talk about it. Ooh, water tower. Get a viewpoint. So about the time I talk about it, that's usually when I end up finding things. So annoying. Ah, there's a damage icon for breaking glass now. It's like, hey, you broke some glass. It hurt. I think the bobbing from the running is finally fixed a little bit. Magic zombie disappearo. Zombies no longer emit moans after being killed. Alright, so I give. Apparently I'm not going to actually find it. But they did add a zombie dog. They're calling it the Stray, hence the name of the update, going to the dogs. And apparently this thing is fast, it is small, and apparently really hard to find. But it's probably a blessing in my case. So I've only got about 3 shots left. And at least they fixed the FPS issues, mostly. Like, I like how I finally decided, like, say it again. It's like, oh hey, we're gonna be all kind of dumpy. If you remember my last video, though, this is much better. The game might actually be playable now. And there is an indicator to let you know, hey, you just got bitten by something. At least the arrows show up on things. That's cool. Hey, you just shot this thing with a crossbow arrow. Well, there's your arrow. Can't pick it up yet, but that's still pretty cool. A little tick mark saying, hey, something here. And I was hoping at one of these populated areas I'd find something. Dragging an old town of zombies behind me. Nope, stay away from you. Oh, let's go up my water tower and see what I see. At least these zombies can't climb yet. That'd be horrible. Climbing zombies. That's one of those things I always found interesting about a certain other zombie game. Zombies climb really fast. Retardedly fast. Oh, what do you know? That was one of the world changes. Roads fit terrain a bit better. And they do fit a lot better. Lit campfires now emit sound effects. Office buildings are much rarer because they're trying to work out some performance issues. Well, last time I was up in one of these, I found some stuff inside it. Glass breaking in the distance. Oh, I went past the ladder. So let's see if I find anything inside this. Looks like a plank. Or something. It's nothing. It's a glitch in the design, I think. Alright, back up then. Let's see what else. Yep. Arrows visually sticking is one of the new things. And the ability to pick it up will be soon. Let's see, I started off that way somewhere, I think. What other new updates do we have? There's a now an auto sort button in the backpack. That's this thing right here. Apparently they're still kind of working on the algorithm for it though. Nice. Yes, frame rate much improved. I think next update I might be able to actually do this in full HD rather than 720p, which would be amazing. And I've got, ooh, hey, look at all those zombies finally caught up to me. Still no. There it is! There it is! I finally found it. Come here. I want to put you on screen. Found him. Where is he at? There is your stray right there. Coincidentally, I'm not leaving the water tower. And he looks... what's that, like a Doberman? It is a zombie Doberman that really wants me, and oh yes, he moves much faster. There's 2 of them down there, actually. 3? There's one over here, too. I've got 3 zombie Dobermans. And... what's that? 1 Santa Claus? 2 Santa Clauses? And a bunch of miscellaneous zombies. Alright. There's a bunch of other zombies about the fence on the top left. Is that 1, 2, 3, 4? Probably 2 behind the tower pole. 15, probably another 15, 20 below me. So yeah, we got ourselves some zombies. We got about 30 on screen. The game is averaging about 40 frames, 38 frames a second. And yeah, I'm happy I didn't run into a zombie dog while I was coming to get up here, or while I was trying to make my way over here, because that would have sucked. But as per usual, with all zombies, aim for the head to kill it. And let's see how fast they move. Oh yeah, you're not gonna have a fun time outrunning them. He is keeping pace. All 3 of them are keeping pace. So, here's the official Zanaras recommendation for zombie dogs. Kill it immediately. Although, if nothing else, it looks like their spawn rate's about 5 to 10%, so you're not going to run into very many of them in comparison to everything else. Let's see, what other updates do we have here? You can now set a server password when hosting a server. Let me scroll down here. Yeah, that's why the video just paused there. I'm like alt-tabbing. Let's see. Now set a server password. Hunger decay is slightly slower. 1.5 instead of 3x when it was before. This is the last update. You ran, your hunger plummeted. Like your hunger, I shouldn't say plummeted, it spiked. I got my directions backwards. Free look and look further down. Let's see, forward, down. I'll say I can look further down. There's my arm. Well, you have floating arms. There. Look at my gun. Okay. What else do we have here? Some textures are missing from the helmets and face when it appears in first person mode. Okay. Survivors cannot hurt each other yet. Or, correction, still a known issue. Oh, helps if I go down the right list here. List of roadmap changes coming soon. That's gonna be cool. Ambient environment sounds are now tied to a volume slider. It is in the menu. Ambient volume. Here, let's turn this up to the farthest I can pull off. And see how much our FPS plummets. Generating world. You stupid piece of... So I turned graphics up to max, view distance up to max. The game is averaging about 7 frames a second. Nope, 10 if I stop moving. And this is while being recorded at 60 frames a second in 720p by the same machine that is playing it. That's pretty good, actually. That is much, much better than the last build. So thank you, Sandswept Studios. You fixed the FPS. And I'm sure you're going to get a lot of glee from your players for that. So that was on medium. This is, for if anything in this game, view distance is going to be the one thing that affects your FPS the most. That and ground scatter. Like, if you really want to like up your FPS, turn down tree render distance and grass density. Like, you just turn grass density down to 0. Your FPS, yeah. Will fluctuate accordingly. Tree render distance. Here, let's just turn this up to max real quick. Every single possibly thing I can grab here. Done. Very far. Load everything. As I said, I have a 4th gen Core i7, 16 gigs of memory, and a GTX 760. And ooh. You know, the day-night transitions are really weird in this game, but I'm not gonna worry about that. And I'm still, I wouldn't say it's playable right now. It's almost playable, but hey, it's definitely an improvement. And for an alpha game, I think this game is almost playable if you don't turn up every single setting to maximum. Although it does say very far is the recommended view distance. Well, not very far. Far is recommended. And very far is, I want to see the stars. Oh wait, you just have to look up to do that. Bam. And it is dusk. On that note, thank you for watching, and as always, enjoy the game. I'll see you all next time.